And Louise and I went to Europe, and we visited, I visited Spain, which I'm going to talk about in a little while, but we also visited Portugal, and a dear old friend of mine who worked in the media, who has worked in media his entire life. In fact, back in the 70s, we were both working in Detroit. We didn't know each other at the time, but we were in Michigan, but we were working on sister publications. And we visited him and his wife and visited their home in Portugal. They're now expats. They're now living there. And he was telling me about this project he's working on that so shocked me because it never even occurred to me that I should be thinking like this. And he was like, you know, we're working on this project to, and it's a bunch of people all across Europe, in the European Union countries, to provide refuge, shelter for American journalists and opinion writers and their families, to get them out of the United States should Trump or DeSantis or some other fascist become president and begin a Putin-like crackdown. I mean, this is, you know, we saw this happen last year when Putin started cracking down on reporters who were talking, Russian reporters who were talking about what was going on in Ukraine. And over 300 Russian reporters, have, you know, that we know of now have fled the country. And there are organizations, and some of them are quite underground. And my friends, I'm not naming him because the organization he's putting together is not going to be, you know, publicly known, although there are some out there that are. But we're getting there. I mean, it's just incredible when you look at what has already happened. You know, people like Carrie Lake saying, I'm talking to you, media. You're going to have to go through us, and we are NRA members, right? When you get, you know, all these reporters who have been, and other people associated with them who have been fired by the the DeSantis administration, the Trump administration, they have basically declared open war on journalism and on opinion writers should they become president. And wow, this was such a slap in the face.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
Yeah, wrong metaphor. It was a splash of cold water in the face is what it was. It was an eye-opener, like, whoa, seriously, this is how the rest of the world views America.